So today we're going to a country that doesn't really exist. It's a European country that's also called the Small Soviet Union, because they speak Russian, they have their own currency, the internet there doesn't work, they have their own network, and this country is called Transnistria. So join me on my trip through this beautiful country on this bumpy road to Transnistria. So the question is Transnistria safe? And in the internet says, warning, Transnistria is at the risk of war. Due to the Russia-Ukraine war since 2002, many governments advised against all travel to Transnistria. So this is the border. So you see there's some military, and it's like a real country, but it's not a real country. So now we're here in Transnistria. This is the real border. So they're gonna check me now, and let's see how it goes. I hope they don't complain about my Ukraine stamp, because they're of course against Ukraine, because they're pro-Russian. So we made it through immigration with our own car. We had to buy a vignetta, which cost $5 for 7 days. They checked the car, they even checked my camera. They saw all the photos I took in Moldova to make sure I'm not a spy. And that's it. Yeah, so now we're here. It's going to be very interesting, because this is like an unrecognized country. And they have even their own license plates. They have their own currency. They call it ruble, like in Russia, but Transnistrian rubles. And I'm sorry, the window is dirty. The water is empty here. So other than the rest of Moldova, they also use the Cyrillic alphabet. And now we are in some small town at the border. So, welcome to Tiraspol. Speed camera ahead. So, we have arrived in Tiraspol. So here we have a giant Lenin statue to the left. Very pretty. Another Lenin statue. Lots of army things. No, so if Google Maps is correct, then here should be our new accommodation for less than $20 per night. Entire apartment. Let's find out. Other than claimed on the internet, the Moldovan SIM card still works here, but it's a poor connection. But it works. So I can talk to the landlady.
Напротив дома резиденция президента, поэтому все охраняется, чтобы вы не переживали.
Oh yes, very nice. And here's the kitchen and the Wi-Fi. So, this is my wonderful new apartment for unbelievable $18 per night with air condition. So, very nice. It has a kitchen. The Wi-Fi is fast, 30 megabytes per second. Yeah, it's completely private. It has its own bathroom with hot water. Yeah, very, very convenient and very nice for the money. Yeah, so, actually money, I just went to the exchange bureau and I changed some money, because even though this is basically Moldova, they have their own currency which is accepted. So, this is for example Moldovan money, but they want ruble. So as you can see here, 100 rubli. There is for example the Orthodox Church, because the religion here is Orthodox, the same like in Moldova. And then you see this Russian Tsar with, look at this beard, wow, the head, very nice. And here 10. So the amount is almost the same like the Moldavians. It's slightly more expensive. So 100 are about $5 or a bit more. And then you see the coins, they even have the Soviet sign, the star and the hammer with this other thing. Wow, very, very nice, very, very interesting. So this place is super unique. There is no other place like this in the world. This is the Small Soviet Union. And now we're gonna explore the city and the life here in the Soviet Union. Also very interesting, over there is my apartment, and right next to my apartment is this military facility. You can see this Russian flag with the sign on it, or I'm not sure what flag it is. But yeah, very interesting. So now we're gonna have lunch in a traditional restaurant. Here's like a Soviet style themed restaurant. Ah yes, inside, ah yes, thank you. Yeah. Oh, there's nobody here. Здравствуйте. Oh yeah. So it's very interesting. They have telephones at the dining tables. Very special. And they're also dressed nicely. Here they put the old currency on display. Ah yes. And you can find him on Instagram, Back to the USSR. Oi. Very nice. So very nice here, decorated. You can see Karl Marx, of course, Stalin, Lenin, all the national heroes. Here, founder of communism. Everybody loves Lenin. The toilets, and here also some. There's a display of postcards to our currency. Everything traditional. And a typewriter. It's really decorated like a museum. But now, let's have some food first. Здравствуйте. Can I have borscht?
Борщ.
Borscht?
Панский. Панский.
Pansky borscht, yeah. And pivo. Yeah. So first we have a little beer. And then we're gonna have borscht and salad. So lunch is served. So this is borscht, traditional food. Yeah, served with a small glass of vodka and some bread. Very nice. And in addition you get a small salad for only $1. Very nice here. So here's the owner. What's your name?
Igor.
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 Igor. And why did you found this restaurant?
But I am from USSR.
Ah yes, you're from the Soviet Union.
Yeah, Soviet Union. I was born in Estonia, learn Lithuania, live in Russia.
Yes.
Now living here. But a lot of people is the same have history
Yes.
in Transnistria.
I see.
This is my history.
Yes.
This is the restaurant. It's history. A lot of people.
I see. And you think the time in the UdSSR was better than now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
It's good quality, good life.
Yes. Yes.
And peace
Was-
all the world.
Was peace was cheaper,
Yeah.
life was cheaper,
Yeah.
but you had no travel freedom. You cannot travel to other countries with the passport.
From Soviet Union, problem with travel, yeah?
Travel, yeah.
But now, I'm travel, it's my hobby.
Yes.
It's good. In Soviet Union, don't have travel.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, it's no problem.
I see.
But I'm like life without border.
Yeah, now it's better.
Yeah.
Yeah? You have much more freedom. They bring the bill in this little doll. How do you call it? Matroshka?
Matryoshka.
Matroshka. Ah yes, matroshka.
Traditional matryoshka have a lot of matryoshka inside.
Oh yes,
yeah?
I know. But here's just one, not this bill.
Only one bill, yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, perfect. So in here you can see they have their own license plates. So they are actually different from Moldova. It's their own flag. Red, green, red. So here we have the national drink. This is kvass. It's basically fermented bread. Very easy. So, spasibo. So it's cool, delicious, and no sugar like in the supermarket. And it only costs 40 US cents. Yeah, so even the kids are drinking it. I mean, it looks like beer, but it's not. It's fermented bread. Oh. Very nice. Na zdrowie. Do svidania. So they apparently also have this new plastic money, which looks like Monopoly money. So I want to see if we can find it here in the bank. It's Sunday, but I think the bank is still open, which is also strange. Yeah. So here you can also get collection coins for about $35 with the chicken and also other things. Interesting. So now we got the composition money. You can see it's like plastic. It's the only country in the world that has plastic money. They apparently are able to pay with it. So let's see if they will accept it in the store. So now we're here in a souvenir shop. As you can see, everywhere they love the Soviet Union. Big fans. So, and also here Lenin, their idol. Very interesting. In this bookstore, bookstop, and also a souvenir shop. Here also selling Russian flags. This is their own national flag. Keep calm and recognize Transnistria. So they actually also call it Transnistria. It's very nice here, the street here in the center. You find all these flowers, these trees, yeah, like Christmas trees. Shops are open on a Sunday. It's clean. I love Transnistria, except for the Russian support in the war. This, of course, I don't support the war. They shouldn't do that. But besides, it's a nice place to be. You can see the National Bank, and as they said, the own currency has been in circulation since 1994. So almost 30 years. Very interesting. It's very nice in the city center. They have these fountains, so it's great for the kids to play. Very nice. Although today it's not too hot, it's 26 degrees. I think it's too hot to play in the water, too cold. But yeah, it's very nice. The buildings have beautiful paintings. Very pretty. Hello, you speak English?
Of course, it's my profession. English.
Oh, you're professional, you're English teacher?
I'm a teacher.
Ah.
It's my second profession.
Oh, I see. Yes, I want to learn more about Transnistria and
Transnistria. Where country are you from?
Germany.
Germany.
What do you think? The situation is better now or in the Soviet Union?
It was
Yes.
built after the Second World War.
Yes.
In 1946.
Yes.
1946. But this new building, part new product.
Yeah.
So Suvorov, monument of the Suvorov, was built in 1979.
Yes.
So
Okay.
memory and tank was built in 1972, but little church, several years ago.
So everything during the UdSSR, during the Soviet Union, was
Yes,
built.
Yeah. So I was born in USSR.
Yes.
But now I'm Russian citizen.
You're a Russian citizen.
Russian.
And do you think
And Transnistria, so two citizens. I have two.
two citizenships? Yeah. And do you think the time was better before in the Soviet Union, in the UdSSR, or now?
Before
It's better.
it's a difficult problem. So we have more freedom now
Yes.
in USSR. So I don't like very much communism. So because I'm very young and I like music, I like sports.
Yes.
Mathematics, I have to teach. I like to study several subjects in the university. So I studied mathematics. I have a lot of books in my library.
Yes.
Göttingen, Cambridge,
Okay.
Oxford. So I have a large library at home. So I educated in Moscow University, Odessa University, study mathematics, study English, foreign grammatical, linguistics. So I need freedom, but I have not enough freedom in the USSR. But
Okay.
now I have a lot of freedom, but I can't leave this country. So boundary we around Ukraine.
Yeah. Still no freedom. Yes.
It's very difficult because I have Russian passport.
Especially
it's
now.
difficult. We change.
Okay, I see. And you teach in the university or in a school?
No, I'm pension. I teaching many years, but now I have a rest.
Okay. Now you have a
I like
rest.
swimming, I have bicycle.
Yes.
Yes, so
Okay.
I like traveling.
I see. And what is interesting to see? Is there a museum or?
No, it is not museum. This is Palace of the Culture.
The Palace of Culture.
I have lecture now at 4 o'clock.
You have a lecture in the Palace of Culture in English?
No,
what is it
Russian,
about?
Russian.
In Russian. And what topic?
About history. We have a lot of themes.
Can I see? Can we go and see a little bit, or is it not open for tourists?
If you like.
Yes, I'm interested to see everything. Yeah.
Yeah, from Germany, no?
You're from Germany, yes. Yeah, I like to see the culture here. What is the life like?
So I studied.
Because very different from Moldavia.
I have course of mathematics from Göttingen and Heidelberg.
Heidelberg, from Germany, yeah. Oh, yes. You got a course there. I see. Oh, lots of beautiful building. Yeah. Городской.
Городской дворец культуры.
The culture, oh yeah.
The Palace of Culture of the
Palace of
town
Culture.
Tiraspol.
Ah, yes. Nice. Easter. Of course, there's like Easter. So this is the Palace of Culture. Is it dark? Is it possible to turn the lights on? Very хорошо.
Туда нельзя заходить.
Excuse me, no access.
No access. I cannot go in? Okay, thank you.
Excuse me.
I need to go. Yes. What's your name?
My name is Victor.
Victor. That's the Kreml.
That's my name. Да, it's Russian. Kreml.
Yes, the Kreml, yes. In Moscow, yes.
Amsterdam. This is my name.
Ah yeah, Victor. Yeah. Victor
present to you.
Serbin. Victor Serbin. Oh, nice to meet you, Victor. Very nice. Yes, I have a translation.
I'm
Yes.
Russian poet.
Okay, you're a Russian poet.
Yeah.
You wrote this.
Yes, it's my book.
Okay. Very nice.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye. Beautiful. This park right in the city center. Here with the stature and great weather today. It's not too hot yet. Very comfortable. So here you can see nicely a map of the place where we are right now. So you see here are the fountains over there. The stature. They apparently have like a amusement park, swans, lots of things. It's one of the most beautiful places in this town. And you can check it out with the QR code. And apparently also have shows. And you can see today is actually also something going on. A band is preparing for something. So let's check it out. So here are the swans and the pigeons. The kids love feeding them. Nice. And over there's even a swan sculpture. It's the romantic swan sculpture with a view on the Orthodox church. Also very nice. Next to the lake there's like an artificial town with cannons over there, a church in the middle, and these things. And over there is another sculpture. It's really a beautiful town here in Tiraspol. I'm positively surprised in many ways. And here some more sculptures. Here this old guy is smoking his pipe. That's very nice. They even made a hole here. You can check it out. Unbelievable. Here also open. Здравствуйте. Yes, it's open to see. Look.
No.
All right, thank you.
No, but no.
It's not open. Just look. Look. Yeah. So now we're here in a little theme park. Yeah. Interesting. So they have 3 dragons with water. Beautiful. So wall to climb, cups for the children. Yeah, some other things. Auto scooter. Interesting sculptures, Vikings or something. Yeah. Here for food. Oh, and over there, the Super Mario Land, just like in Osaka, is, yeah, resembles Mario Kart. Interesting. Yeah. So they also love the Red Army, that's why they put this tank here as a monument next to this Orthodox building, and Lenin over there. So here's also a monument for the independence fighter of 1990 to 1992, where they were struggling to make Transnistria our own country. I mean, you can see now, 2023, it's just not really independent. But it's more independent than Vevchani, the Republic in Macedonia we recently filmed about, which also had their own currency and own passport, but they also failed in becoming independent. But this place, Transnistria, is way more independent. They have a real border. They have really using the currency, not just for tourists. Yes. And here you can see it. Plus, of course, not just only this monument, but the Second World War as well. 41 to 45. And for them, the war always starts at 41 because this was the invasion for Russia. Even though the real World War II started at 1939. Ah yes, interesting. Also, yeah, the Atomar thing. Museum. Ah, so here's a museum. Interesting. It costs $4 entrance. It's about the the independence, but we don't have time. We need to go because I have class. I need to walk, and we don't want to pay for propaganda, you know. So just skip it. So over there is the one park, and on the other side is another park. So it's really nice here in the city center. You can even rent a horse or a donkey or a pony, what it is. I'm not sure. So also here a big firework for all the military generals. And none of them is 70, they're all older. Very interesting. So and here you see the 25th October Street, named after the Russian Revolution. Ein bisschen. Yeah? Thank you. So the poor man only had one eye, so I gave him a little donation. I'm wondering where they're going. Probably not to the 3D cinema. So, yeah. That's it also from downtown. I'm heading back to my apartment, and tomorrow I will explore more. So they also have some festival today. It's also a beautiful building. Ah, nice decoration with the donkey, the rabbits, and this old house, completely abandoned, but somewhat beautiful, I think. So yes, well, there's my car. Time to go. All right, as you can see, they also have nice gyms here. So very old-fashioned. It's an underground gym. Very, very nice. So again, this is the office. I'm looking for the boss. He is apparently, it's called the big boss. This is him. And they're even selling clothing. Yeah, so it was a bit more than €2, 40 rubles. And I think for this price, it's a good gym. Very nice. Very unique. So, after the gym, it's time for lunch. And today we're going to this restaurant. Also a traditional restaurant here. Looks very interesting, a Soviet style restaurant. Stolivka. SSSR, yeah? So it's not CCCP, it's SSSR because it's Krilik. Yeah, I always mistaken. Yeah. Ah, okay, здравствуйте. I would like the buckwheat, this, yeah.
Гречка.
Grechka, yeah, Grechka.
Where are you from?
Germany. Ah, you speak English?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Many tourists come here. It's a very, a lot of tourists.
Yesterday it was surprised some German people. They were so young, and they were surprised that I can speak French and English also.
Oh.
And that's why I have some communication with them.
Oh, perfect. Excellent. Yes.
Of course.
Yeah, but many locals also come here to eat.
A lot.
Yeah, because the food is good, the location is good.
The first place is decorations.
Ah, the decoration.
Yes.
Even the locals,
We
they
have
like
the
it.
culture here, the design,
Yes.
and so on. And
Yes.
after, that's me.
Ah, yes, I
Yes.
see.
Then the third place is the mill.
Ah, yeah, perfect. So the locals also like the Soviet Union, right? They think?
No, it's really, maybe it's popular because there we have a lot of old ancient things.
Yes. Oh,
For me
yes.
that's not interest because I work here.
Ah, yes,
My
right.
job is not cool.
Right.
Just to see you, that's all.
I see, I see.
We have a line on the top.
But what people, yes, what people think about the UdSSR? You don't remember the Soviet Union?
I don't remember because I was born in 1999.
Ah, I see. That's why it was already over.
Maybe you can too touch it, but me not.
Right, right.
Maybe you remember some
But maybe your
ancient time.
parents or what most people think about the UdSSR, because here I think most of the country it has this old Soviet style.
I suppose it's just a simple interest. It's about to take some photo, to record some videos, and so on.
Ah, I see. That's why it's also
Yeah.
good for tourists this way. That's why many
Really?
people coming. Ah,
Yeah,
yes. But people would like to be part of the European Union or part of the Russian Empire.
European. The first place, that's the USA. Really, a lot of
People like USA here.
Yeah,
Oh,
USA.
okay.
Second place is also German and French and maybe Norwegia. Norwegian.
Yes.
And the fourth place, that's the Czech Republic and Poland.
I see.
Also, that's the groups, teams, maybe Polish. And six, Australia maybe.
Australia. But Russia not so much.
Russia, no.
But there are many Russians living here as well.
They live here, like Maldivian, Ukrainian, and Russian.
And you see
Yeah, I
many,
was,
you see many Russian flags in the city as well.
Yeah,
Yes. So it's a very pro-Russia here.
it's not a Russian place. That's
Yeah.
traditional, foreign languages place.
I see.
Because here we can speak three languages.
Oh. Yeah, of course you speak like Romanian, you speak Russian, and
Moldavian, not Romanian.
Moldavian is almost like Romanian.
Some
So what about the food? So we have the buckwheat.
buck,
Stew. The stew looks good. Vegetables, yeah, I like to eat vegetables.
The bean, the rice, pasta, potato,
Okay.
pancakes with meat, chibureki, maybe have you heard about chibureki?
Is it traditional?
No.
No.
But chibureki, that's local.
Local, yes. I'd like to try chiboreki. Chiboreki, yes. I would like to try chiboreki. Okay,
Maybe have you tasted it?
I see. I will see. I'm not sure. Okay,
If
so
you like meat.
no, I would.
Lion, that's why you like meat. Because
Let's see.
inside was it meat?
It has meat inside. Ah, okay. All right. But for now, I just like the
You have
buckwheat.
an interesting t-shirt. It's very
I was in the
broad.
gym around the corner. There has a Big Boss underground gym. I'm not sure. So and then the stew. I would like to try. The stew.
That's very useful. For
Okay.
healthy. Here we have a zucchini, pepper, mushrooms, beans,
Yes.
and tomato sauce.
Ah, perfect.
Really,
Okay.
for cheap person, this good.
Okay, so how much is it in total?
We have our money.
Yes, I have rubles.
No Russian.
No Russian
just
rubles.
different-
Euro rubles, Transnistrian.
Хорошо. Wait. 6.
Perfect. So.
Yes, perfect.
Ah, yes. Thank you
Good
very
luck.
much. Dankeschön.
Subway или здесь?
So you get all this for less than $5, including the drink. And the best thing is you can watch TV while you're eating in a like living room atmosphere. And also having old newspaper with the cosmonauts. Don't call them astronauts, call them cosmonauts.
Время на нас. Так вот, что такого времени на нас больше никто не работает. Да?
Also very interesting, you know, design here. It's very nice. Хорошо. Here, Lenin and Stalin. Ah, yeah. So you can see all this design, the old accordion, everything is traditional. The phones, Lenin of course, the old propaganda. So I'm always showing you the Soviet part of the city, but actually there are also normal things. Yeah, here the shops, yeah, advertising. So not everything is like Soviet here. Regular cars. So we're going to visit the train station now to see if it's also Soviet, and also I'm curious where can you go from Tiraspol. So this is the famous train station here of Tiraspol, the main train station. So I'm just curious what they have to offer. Ah, yeah. So here you can see the schedule. They even went to Moscow, Odessa, yeah, but currently it's not possible because the borders are closed. Nobody's here. Apparently they also have lots of bribery here. That's why they have all these ads. But it's still open. No trains coming. No trains. Okay. Спасибо, до свидания. So I just met someone and he said the train station is not in operation anymore. I'm just wondering why it's even open if it's not in operation. Very strange. He says only buses. Yeah, so when I went here 6 years ago, they even had buses to Ukraine. I took actually a bus from here to Ukraine, but now they changed. Stadium of the club, it's called Sheriff FC, and they even have a gas station named after the football club. Very interesting. And this football club even played in the Champions League against Real Madrid, and they won. Unbelievable, they won against Real Madrid here in Transnistria in Tiraspol. Very interesting. Very interesting here. It's a Soviet theater. There's also another Lenin statue. There are too many. There are more than in Russia, really. You speak English? No English. Okay. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. Also very beautiful here. The hall. Everything is Soviet style. Oh, and look here. The Russian. Indiana Jones. Oh, I'm excited. So that's it also here from Transnistria. Everything beautiful, cheap, safe. I love it. So highly recommended. Come and visit. Well, it's not Transnistria. They call it Transnistria. Transnistria. So thank you, Transnistria, for your hospitality. See you in the next video.